Hi there, and welcome to Pet Loss Support with Joanne. My name is Joanne Berg. I am a certified grief educator and a therapist with over 20 years of experience. Part of my pet loss grief counseling practice includes a one-year follow-up. After this follow-up, I find that most of my clients express relief about being able to talk about their feelings without judgment. That is why I'm here with you today, as this anniversary can often stir up emotions that people may not expect. You may feel that others think that by now you should have moved on, but inside your grief still lives with you. If you are watching, this video may resonate with you. But I am not here to tell you what you feel, but to validate what you feel. Remember that you may have already experienced intense feelings right after you lost your pet. You may already understand that emotions come and go. Then 1 year later, old feelings are activated very strongly, as if it just happened. That's the normal process of grieving, and it's something we'll explore together today. I can help. So let's begin. In this video, I am going to talk about 1, a client email I received at the 1 year mark. 2, why the 1 year mark may feel significant. 3, common feelings and activations at 1 year. And 4, general ways to cope, going back to the basics, really. So let me begin by sharing a client story that really captures what the 1 year mark can feel like. I received a touching email after our follow-up session. Dear Joanne, I didn't expect the 1 year anniversary of losing my Cliffy to be so hard. As the date got closer, I started feeling the same heaviness I felt right after he passed. I woke up that morning and remembered everything so vividly. The numbness, the sadness, and the way the house felt without him. My friends won't talk about it anymore, so I feel very alone. When you contacted me for a follow-up, I didn't realize how much I needed that. Talking with you made me feel less isolated and reminded me that my feelings are normal. It was so helpful to know that someone cared enough to check in, even a year later. I was then able, with your help, to go back and light a candle and look through photos. I realized that my grief was also a reflection of my deep love. That helped me breathe a little easier. Now, stories like this remind us that anniversaries are tender and deserve compassion, and that ongoing support, even a simple follow-up, can make a meaningful difference. Now that I've shared that story, let's talk about why the 1 year mark itself may feel so significant. Well, the 1 year mark is powerful because you've gone through every season, every holiday, and every daily routine without your pet. You may remember the day your pet passed as if it were yesterday. This anniversary can bring back a wave of grief, sometimes as strong as in the early days. But it's not a setback. It's part of how normal grief moves. At other times, you may also notice that your love and memories have softened into something you can carry with a little more peace. Both of these experiences can exist side by side. That's okay. After understanding why this state is so powerful, let's move into some of the common feelings and activations people notice at the 1 year mark. At this stage, you might feel bittersweet remembrance. The longing may always be there, but it sharpens again at this milestone. Isolation. Friends may assume you're past it, yet anniversaries can feel especially raw, and that's normal. Renewed sadness. Anniversaries often reopen wounds, even of other losses, even human losses, even when you thought you were doing better. All of this is valid. Grief is not about getting over anything or getting better. You are not sick, you are grieving. So rather, it's about learning to carry love and loss together. And when those feelings arise, what can we do? Perhaps going back to the basics may be helpful. Just breathe. As I talked about in my initial video on the early days of pet loss, deep breathing may help you take a momentary step back and it give you a little peace. Create a remembrance ritual. Light a candle. Visit a favorite spot, or set aside a few moments to honor your pet on this anniversary. Share memories. Talk about your pet with family and friends who will listen without judgment. Telling stories helps keep their presence alive. Give back in their memories. Donate to an animal shelter, foster, or volunteer in honor of your pet. Self-reflection. Journal about what the past year has taught you about love, resilience, and healing. Seek support if needed. Sometimes grief lingers heavily, even after a year. Speaking with a grief professional can help ease the weight. These are things that you may want to do, but they're general ideas. You may feel that more specific ways need to be tailored just for you. Please reach out to me. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this reminder. 1 year after the loss of a pet is not an ending point. It's simply another step in your grief journey. The love you shared continues, even if your pet is no longer physically here. Please subscribe, and I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. How did you feel at the 1 year mark? Anything more that you would like to hear about? Any more that you would like to add? Your story and your comments could bring comfort to someone else walking this path. For more personal support, please visit my website, petlossandbereavement.com, or simply Google my full name, Joanne Faith Berg. Take care, and I'll see you next time.